Welcome to Maths is Easy. Hello friends, as there is always a need of help in calculating or solving mathematics questions on different levels, I am here for the same. Today in this video I am going to solve chapter quadrilaterals, exercise 12.2, question number 1 to 10, publication house Goel Brothers, class 8. So if you guys want to see the solution of earlier chapters like rational numbers, exponents, square and square roots, cube and cube roots, algebraic expressions, factorization of algebraic expressions, linear equations in one variable, you can go by the playlist you would be able only to have if you subscribe to the channel. So you can go by the playlist where all the solutions of each of the exercise and each of the question is there. So not to waste further time, let's start with exercise 12.2, question number 1 to 10. So question number 1 of exercise 12.2 says find the angles of a quadrilateral whose all angles are equal. So the angle of a quadrilateral would be of 90 degree. So angle, what would we write? We would write angle will be of 90 degree because the angle sum property of quadrilateral, the sum of all angles is equal to 360 degree, and when all angles are equal then each angle would be of how much degree? 90 degree. So we can say hence the quadrilateral is square. Hope the question is clear. So if the angles of a quadrilateral, we have to find out the angles of a quadrilateral whose all angles are equal. So square is the quadrilateral whose all angles are equal. So question number 2 says how many angles of a concave quadrilateral are greater than 180 degrees, show by figure. So for question number 2 we can write only one angle of a concave quadrilateral is greater than 180 degree. And how we will show it by figure? We can show it. So this is our quadrilateral. A, B, C and D. So we can say this is acute, this is acute, this is acute, and this is one obtuse angle. So only one angle of a concave quadrilateral is greater than 180 degree. All other angles would be smaller than 180 degree. Hope the question is clear. Now come to the question number 3. So question number 3 says how many angles of a concave quadrilateral can be greater than 90 degree. So we would write only two angles of a concave quadrilateral can be greater than 90 degree. Hope the question is clear. Have a full glance of question number 1, 2 and 3 of exercise 12.2 quadrilaterals. Now come to the question number 4. Question number 4 says, is it possible that all angles of a quadrilateral are acute? Explain why. So we would write no, it isn't possible that all angles of a quadrilateral are acute because sum of four acute angles can't be 360 degrees. So it is not possible that all angles of quadrilateral are acute. Now come to the, hope question number 1 to 4 are clear. Have a full glance of question number 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Now come to the question number 5, which says find the maximum number of angles in a quadrilateral that can be obtuse. So the maximum number of quadrilateral that can be obtuse are 3 angles. So here no reason has been asked, so we would write 3 angles. So maximum number of angles in a quadrilateral can be obtuse, 3 obtuse angle could be there in a quadrilateral. Now come to the question number 6. So question number 6 says in a quadrilateral PQRS, angle P equal to angle Q and angle R equal to angle S. Also angle P is double of angle R. Find all the 4 angles. So how would we do this? So first of all, we will be making our figure. Take it as a quadrilateral P, Q, R and S. So here what is given? Angle P equal to angle Q and angle R equal to angle S, and angle P is double of angle R. So what is given here? Angle P is angle Q is equal to angle Q and angle R is equal to angle S, and what else is given? Angle P is double than angle R. So if angle R is equal to angle S, then and angle P is equal to angle Q, so angle Q would also be equal to twice of angle R. Why? Because angle P is equal to angle Q. So if angle P is equal to twice of angle R, angle Q should be twice of angle R. So now we will make equation. So what is given here? So we will assume it as angle P we will assume as 2x, angle Q we will assume as 2x, and angle R and angle S we will assume as x and x. So we would write angle P 2x plus angle R, P angle Q 2x, angle R x and angle S x is equal to 360 degree. What will be the reason? Sum of angles of quadrilateral. So now sum up 2 to 4, 3, 6, x is equal to 360 degree. So x would be equal to how much? 60 degree. So angle P would be equal to 120 degree, angle Q would be equal to 120 degree, angle R would be equal to 60 degree, and angle S will also be equal to 60 degree. Hope the question is clear. If still any type of doubt is there, you can ask me by commenting into the comment box. Now come to the question number 7. Have a full glance of question number 6 along with the diagram. Now come to the question number 7. So question number 7 of exercise 12.2 says sum of two angles of a quadrilateral is 180 degree. What can you say about the other two angles? So we will write x plus x plus x plus x is equal to 360 degree. Why? Sum of angles of a quadrilateral. So it is saying sum of two angles of a quadrilateral is 180 degree and x plus x is equal to 360 degree. So we would write 2x is equal to 360 minus 180. So x would be equal to 180 by 2, that would be equal to 90 degree. So other two angles would be of 180 degree and 90 degree each if the two angles are equal. Have a full glance of question number 7. Now come to the question number 8, which says one of the angles in a quadrilateral is 150 degree, remaining three angles are equal, find the angles. So how would we do question number 8? It says three angles are equal and one of the angle is of 150 degree equal to 360 degree. Why? Sum of angles of quadrilateral. Here we should give reason every time when would we write this equation. So we can write 3x equal to 360 minus 150 degree. So x would be equal to 210 by 3, 70 degree. So each triangle would be 70 degree, 70 degree and 70 degree. Hope the question is clear. Have a full glance of question number 8. Now come to the question number 9, which says four angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio of 4:5:7:8. Find their measures. So we will assume angle 1 as 4x, angle 2 as 5x, angle 3 as 7x and angle 4 as 8x. So we would write 4x plus 5x plus 7x plus 8x equal to 360 degree. So 24x equal to 360 degree. So x would be equal to 360 degree by 24, which would be coming out to be as 15 degree. So our angle 1 would be equal to 4 into 15, that is 60 degree. Angle 2 would be equal to 5 into 15, that would be 75 degree. Angle 3 would be equal to 7 into 15, that would be equal to 105 degree. And angle 4 would be equal to 8 into 15, that would be equal to 120 degree. Hope the question number 9 is clear. Still any type of doubt is there, feel free to ask me by commenting in the comment section. Now come to the question number 10, which is the last question of exercise 12.2 quadrilaterals, class 8, Goel Brothers Publication House. So question number 10 says, so question number 10 of exercise 12.2 class 8 Publication House, Goel Brothers quadrilateral says in the given figure D and C are the bisectors of an angle ADC and angle BCD respectively. If angle ADC equal to angle BCD equal to 60 degree and angle DAB equal to 100 degree, find the measure of angle DOC and angle ABC. How would we solve it? So we would write DO and CO are the bisectors angle ADC and angle BCD. So angle ADC is equal to 60 degree, which is given to us. Angle BCD is equal to 60 degree, which is given to us. Not directly given to us, but we will assume, because angle if DO and OC are the bisectors, so this angle is given as 30 degree, so we will assume it as 60 degree because this is the bisector, and we will also assume it as 60 degree because this is a bisector. Bisector bisects the angle into two equal parts, or it is given as 30, so the remaining angle would be 30 plus 30 60. Here also 30 plus 30 60 degree, and angle DAB would be equal to 100 degree, which is also given to us. So we will make the equation angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D equal to 360 degree. What would be the reason? Sum of angles of a quadrilateral. Now we would write 100 degree plus angle B we have to find out. Angle C is given as 60 degree and angle D is also given as 60 degree, would be equal to 360 degree. So angle ABC would be equal to 360 minus 220 degree. So angle ABC would be coming out as 140 degree. So we can write, have a full glance. So further we can write angle DOC plus angle ODC plus angle OCD in this triangle equal to 180 degree. Sum of angles of triangle. So angle ODC is given as, DOC we have to find, ODC is given as 30 degree and OCD is given as 30 degree also, equal to 180 degree. So angle DOC would be equal to 180 degree minus 60 degree. So angle DOC would be equal to 120 degree. So which was asked, sum of angle DOC and angle ABC we have find out. Have a full glance of question number 10. So hope all the questions are clear, and if you guys like my videos or if it is somewhere helpful to you, kindly subscribe to my channel, share the video as much as possible, hit the like button. In my next video I'll be solving exercise 12.3 either, or I'll be starting with profit and loss, which is chapter number 9. So thank you so much.